So according to Texas Governor Greg Abbott, asking who's to blame for a deadly preventable flood is apparently loser talk. That's right, the guy in charge of an entire state just compared drowning families to high school football. Because if there's one thing Texans need in a moment of crisis, it's a pep talk stolen from a third-string assistant coach on a Netflix reboot of Friday Night Lights. Now let me get this straight. Central Texas gets slammed, again, by flooding. Lives are lost, properties underwater, and instead of accountability, we get a hallmark locker room speech about winners don't point fingers. Newsflash, Governor, this wasn't a fumbled snap. This was a systems failure years in the making. Let's rewind. In 2016, Kerr County, yes, that Kerr County, ground zero for this tragedy, asked the state for a measly $1 million to upgrade their flood warning system. We're not talking pork barrel bridge to nowhere nonsense. We're talking real-time alerts, trained coordinators, summer camps not turning into rescue missions. And what happened? The Texas Division of Emergency Management said, meh, like a deadbeat dad shrugging off child support. It builds character, right? 7 years later, people die, camps flood, families grieve, and now the governor tells us, don't ask questions, just score the next touchdown. I'm sorry, was this a flood or a bowl game? I get it, it's emotionally satisfying to say, we got this. But if getting it means silencing scrutiny and treating systemic neglect like a motivational poster, then buddy, we do not got this. We got hubris, magical thinking, and state-level gaslighting. And for the record, real leaders own their failures. They don't dress them up in cleats and call it leadership. Here's the thing. Libertarians aren't the let them drown party. We're the fix it at the root party. You want resilience? You start with local control and decentralized responsibility. Empower counties, not bureaucrats in Austin, with the funding and the authority to build their own emergency infrastructure. Let communities contract for early warning systems that work for them, not wait in line for a top-down bailout that never comes. In the legislature, we'd step away from the regulatory friction that slows down pre-disaster mitigation. We'd create incentive systems, not blank checks, that reward counties for proactive planning. And at the federal level, stop FEMA from acting like the confused waiter who shows up after the table's on fire and offers you a wet napkin. Grant blocks of emergency funds. Let Texas communities prepare before, not beg after. See, asking who's to blame isn't loser talk, it's adult talk. It's what grown-ups do when lives are on the line and leaders fail. Because sometimes the right question is, who screwed up? So it doesn't happen again. Otherwise, we just keep repeating the same play, running into the same wall, and calling it a touchdown. So yeah, Governor, this isn't a football game. It's a republic. And the scoreboard isn't points, it's people. Maybe it's time we start acting like